All right, we're back and it's time for another bill consultation. Here's Barbara introducing Larissa. Give a round of applause, please, folks. Thank you. Come on over, folks. Hi, Barbara. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and Larissa, very nice to meet you as well. You like to be called Barb, is that right?
Yes, please.
Barb, okay.
Barb.
And you are an existing Net10 customer?
Yes, I am.
You are. And you're introducing Larissa, who hasn't made the smart choice yet.
She will.
She will. Of course she will. And we're going to find out why. So, Barbara, thank you. It was an absolute pleasure, and I know we're going to hear from you a little bit later as well. So, walk this way, madam, if you will, please.
Walk this way.
Walk this way. And Larissa, have a seat.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, do you have your bill, Larissa?
I do.
You do. Okay. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Okay, this is a good one, actually, because maybe you were thinking at home, well, what if I've got, kind of what I suppose you would term an average bill? Maybe you don't talk a whole lot, maybe you don't text a whole lot, that kind of thing. Maybe you're not spending a huge amount already. Can you still save with Net10? Well, of course, I'm here to tell you that the answer is yes, but I'm not just plucking that out of the sky. We're going to prove it to you, and this really is the documentary evidence of that. Larissa, what are you paying per month currently? Or at least what do you think you're paying?
$67.04.
$67.04. Okay, so the actual tariff costs $69.99, correct?
Right.
And that's, I'm kind of confused about this because it seems a lot for 450 minutes, and then I guess it's everything data, is that right? Explain how that came around.
Well, really, I was just using the phone to call people, and then I wanted to add on text.
Okay.
But with this plan or the phone that I had, they told me that I had to get the everything data plan, including the stuff I didn't think I was going to use, like the web service. And that was the cheapest price.
So basically, to get what you did want, they said, well, we don't have a plan that gives you just what you actually want.
Exactly.
You've got to pay for all this extra stuff you're never going to use. Is that
Right.
well, right? No, seriously.
That's right,
Am I
right.
exaggerating, or is it true?
It's true.
Okay. So now also I should point out that if you look at the bill here, it does say employee discount $10.50. That's because you work for a company, right, where everybody has these phones, and so there's like a group employee discount.
Right.
So these are great. If you're using this in the corporate arena for your employees, then of course you're going to save so much money with Net10 that even these, $10.50. It's a nice discount, but it's still not a huge discount, given the savings that you could experience. Okay, so let's go down. What's this $2.46 here?
I really don't know.
You really don't know?
I don't know what those are.
I don't either. So from now on, instead of giving the $2.46 to your current provider, I'll provide you with my mailing address, and you're welcome to send it to me. Because obviously I don't need to give you a reason to pay money for nothing, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm being facetious, I know. So then, and then we've got, of course, our fees, $5.09. So, all right, now you see, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, well, it doesn't look that horrendous. $67.04 a month. And all right, yes, with the company that's paying for your phone, you get $10 off. All right, fair enough. But that doesn't seem too bad, except then I come down here. You're paying for 450 minutes of talk time. And this particular month, you used 52 minutes. 52 minutes. I couldn't even explain a simple recipe in that amount of time. But seriously, 52 minutes. But the truth of the matter is that you wanted to be able to send lots of text, so you were forced into a plan that basically gave you all of these extra minutes that clearly you're not using. You're obviously one of these people that doesn't use your phone to talk on very much, right?
No, I mainly text.
Mainly
But
text.
I wanted those minutes. Well, I guess I just went with the plan I had before, the same kind of minutes.
Yeah.
Just in case, I used that many, but obviously I don't.
No, obviously you don't. Well, just in case might have been maybe 100 minutes.
Right.
So the fact is you've paid for 398 minutes of talk time that you haven't used. And that's it. That's out there in the ether. That's your money. Gone. You might as well have just, torn up. Well, let's work it out. 450 minutes, 50. So that's not even what is it, like it's like an eighth. So if you took the bill, you've probably wasted 40 or maybe more dollars on talk time that you have not used and will never use, right?
Right.
Okay. I'd like to help you, Larissa.
Okay.
Would you like that?
Yes.
Good. Okay, because we have our unlimited plan, which is $50, and that gives you unlimited everything. It gives you web, it gives you email, it gives you unlimited talk time, the whole 9 yards, the whole kit and caboodle. But the fact is you're only talking for 52 minutes. You don't need an unlimited plan, do you? Really, you need something that's going to give you a little bit of talk time, or a good amount of talk time, but is going to mainly accommodate the colossal number of texts that you send every month, correct?
Right.
Right. Wait, and even that's not that colossal. Look, it's right here, 394 texts. That's all. So we do have a $25 option. Now that gives you 750 minutes, and let's see here, and it's going to give you talk, text, web and email, and also free 411. But you're still 750 minutes clearly is still too much for you.
Right.
So I'm going to go around the back, and I'm going to find a very special offer for you. This is 200 minutes for just $20. $20, exact $20 a month. No additional fees, no overages, no other charges whatsoever. It's nationwide, no contracts, and basically that is going to give you 400 texts a month.
Wow.
And 200 minutes of talk time for $20. So $20 versus $67.04, and that's for you, by the way. Let's just calculate that, shall we? 67 minus, what was it, $20?
$20.
So you're saving $47 a month, okay, for actually more service than you need. And multiplied over the course of a year, $564 in a year. Isn't that great?
That's amazing.
So even for what we could call the average or even a light user of a cell phone, you're still saving $564 a month. What could you spend that money on?
Bills.
More other bills, right? Hey, unfortunately, they just keep on coming, don't they? But here's the other thing. If you want to, you could even make international calls with that plan, yes.
Really?
Now, you're probably thinking, yeah, well, what's the average cost of an international call for a minute? What do we think? How much? $10? Well, $1.25 a minute? Yeah, I think that's about reasonable. And certain countries maybe up to a couple of bucks a minute. Would you say that that's realistic? Yeah? Okay, have a guess how much you think the equivalent price to phone internationally is with this plan. $1 a minute. You're absolutely wrong. Any advances on $1 a minute? 15? That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? How could you phone internationally for 15 cents a minute? This guy's mad, and clearly so are Net10, because you're absolutely right. 15 cents a minute. 15 cents a minute. Isn't that amazing? Now here's the other thing, because that just comes right out of the minutes that you're paying for. No additional fees. It's not on top of that $20 and those 200 minutes. It comes out of them. But let's say, for example, next month you want to talk more. You're going to talk more than 200 minutes, or maybe you're going to text a little more than 394 texts a minute. You can upgrade to the next tariff, $25, without any penalties. There's no charge for a contract change, because there's no contract. So you can do that on the fly. You can go up or down throughout any of the tariffs that are available, any of the options that Net10 offers, at your leisure, without any charge, without any penalty, and you can customize and personalize the usage specifically to your needs. Isn't that pretty good?
Yes. And
Isn't that great?
That's
Yeah.
only $5 more, right?
Exactly. It's only $5 more, but you know, $5. You think of it, $5 over the course of a year, it's $60. You know, that's a good fine dining restaurant there, isn't it? You know.
Oh, Starbucks.
Or yes, a coffee.
Coffee.
You know, 3 times a week for the 1 week. But seriously, why spend it if you don't need it? And that's the beauty of Net10. You personalize it and customize it exactly for your needs. No matter what you choose, though, you're never going to pay a hidden fee. There's never going to be a contract. So if let's say, for example, you woke up tomorrow, Larissa, and you said, I'm never using my cell phone again, then you don't have to pay a penalty to get out of a contract. You can just stop using it, that's it. Simple, huh?
That's nice.
So what do you think now after all of this amazing information I've dazzled you with?
I like it. I want to save money.
She wants to save money. Who doesn't, ladies and gentlemen? Larissa, thank you so much. Oh, what a pleasure. So it just goes to show, whether you're a heavy user or whether you're a light user, whatever you need, whatever you do, I challenge you to not be able to save money with Net10. So why don't you do the smart thing? Just switch now. Great. Fantastic. Thank you. Oh, well. Folks, I hope that you've learned today that it's not necessary to have a contract to get great cell phone service. Just buy the Net10 phone, which is going to be extremely affordable as well, and then choose whichever plan is appropriate for you, literally from one of thousands of, or in fact tens of thousands of retailers nationwide.